What's up, guys? I think it's either June 9th or June 10th today. I'm not sure. So it's either day 9 or day 10 as I'm recording this video right now of my life here in Vegas. I just gave someone an Uber ride from off-strip down to the Aria here. It's my first time dropping someone off at one of the major hotel casino properties here at Aria. And because some of them have designated areas, mostly the drop-offs seem to be right up just past the valet at the main hotel casino entrances. The pickups are a little bit different, though. It seems like they vary from casino to casino. So I basically, as soon as I drop someone off over here at the Strip, I go offline so I don't get new pickup requests down here. It is busy, but until I feel really comfortable and know where all the pickup spots are and am used to driving in the Strip traffic down here with all the pedestrians and all the traffic, I'm just happy to pick up in areas away from the Strip and transport those people to the Strip, because you get a good fare anyway when you take them to the Strip. So right now, leaving the Aria, just dropped off my passenger and figure we will do a little bit of cruising down the Strip here. Why not, since we're here? Do a little bit of cruising, and then I'll go back off Strip and see if I can get some more rides. Consummate amateur poker player here, representing the amateurs over here at the World Series of Poker. Well, at least I'm in the parking lot, and I don't exactly have a short walk. This place is packed. That right there behind me, that's the $1,500 buy-in Millionaire Maker tournament. First place, $1 million. Buy-in's $1,500. Looks like they have about over 3,400 entries in there right now, according to the board. So it's pretty good return on your money for $1,500 if you make that final table right there.
Action was folded over to Mark. He opened, he made it folded 1.2. Action folded all the way around to Kent in the small line. He announced that he's all in. Folds back around to Mark, the original raiser.
Hey guys, all right, so I knew this would happen. I knew if I went down and walked around the World Series of Poker, saw all that action going, I wouldn't be able to resist. I would have to get into a game. I'd have to play some poker. Any stakes, doesn't matter. You can't go down there as a poker player or a fan and see all of that action going on and not want to be involved and not want to play. It's the worst feeling, not being rolled and seeing all that action. So I knew it was going to happen. So of course, first thing, I'm thinking about it on the way back, trying to justify a way to play. I already blew through the first 100 I played, which I said was my limit until I had a steady job with steady income coming in. Don't really have that now. I did the Uber though. I did like 3 trips, made $40, and tried to justify, well, I could play another session, a smaller session, maybe $80. And if I lose that $80, I could always go out the next day and Uber and try to make that back. But you never want to be chasing. You don't want to be chasing your losses like that. It's not the way to do it. You've got to have a bankroll built up first and then go play. That's not how I roll. No matter, needless to say, I went out and played last night, got back over here to the condo, and then I like the Red Rock because they have some pretty cool promotions going. They have some fun promotions where if you flop quads, you flop 4 of a kind, they have some different progressives. And I like the vibe. I like the people there in general. There's a few people that I talked to there. First night I played that are regulars, and it's a fun game. It's just a $2, $4 limit game. I thought I had a bad run the first night with my voice, so I thought I'd give it another shot with $80 as the buy-in. And I came in with a strategy of, all right, I played kind of loose the first night because I got off to a quick start, won a few hands, started playing some more draws than I should have. So I was going to play tighter when I buy in for 80 this time. And I decided to use the memo app on my... God, what is wrong with this voice? This is ridiculous. Decided to use the memo app on my phone while I was playing. So I don't know what's going on. My voice doesn't usually do that. That's ridiculous. Keep this water handy. So anyway, as I was trying to say, I'm going to use the memo app on my phone just to keep track of, here we go. Sorry, keep track of the hands I was folding and a few hands that I played to do some post-play analysis, just very basic level. So I can see if my results any better. So let's take a look at some of the hands that I folded. You guys let me know what you think. And this is in 2-4 limit, so don't want to be playing draws. I figured I'd try to play a lot of pairs in things that would have good equity on the flop and not throwing money into chasing some drawing hands like I usually like to. So let's take a look. All right, guys, so I'm going to be looking over here at the screen, taking a look at the memo pad file that I use. This is the actual file that you see over here on the screen that's on my phone that I use to take note of various poker hands that I played or folded. I'm trying to keep track of so I can look at it afterwards and we can figure out, was I playing too tight, was I playing too passive and too loose? This is not every hand that I played, obviously. I'm going to try to do that maybe in the future, every single hand and what the action was and what my position was. I didn't record position this time, but I need to do that as well, I know. And if I get quick enough at it, I can just record every single hand and the action that took place and what the result was. So here, in the very first column, ignore the H at the top. But you see the first line where it says F and then AH, TD, question mark. So first letter is the action I took. I folded. F is fold. P means I played the hand. And the very last thing, the question mark or the L or the W means whether I won, lost, or we didn't get to find the outcome out because the play didn't complete. I didn't get to see the flop, the turn, or the river, so we don't know if I would have won or lost. First one there you see, I had ace of hearts, 10 of diamonds, and I folded it. We don't know whether I would have won or lost. Another hand that I noted, I wanted to note the hands that I thought were playable hands that I decided to fold, that I might otherwise normally call with or raise with, just to see how the result changed. So look at the second line. I had jack of clubs, queen of diamonds, and I folded pre-flop. The L means we would have lost had we decided to play that hand. So it's a good thing, right? I folded pre-flop, it didn't put any money into the pot, and I would have lost anyway, so that's good. Third row, same thing, ace of spades, 5 of hearts. I folded pre-flop, I would have ended up losing. And I know a lot of these are automatic folds anyway. I just decided to record ones that I thought maybe sometimes I'll play, maybe other times I'll fold, but they are somewhat playable hands. Next row, 7 of spades, 6 of diamonds. Folded that pre-flop, we would have lost anyway. The next hand I actually played, that's what the P there is for. It was the deuce of spades, 3 of spades. I played that. I got on a flush draw right on the flop, and ended up losing $10 on that one. Next hand, we folded king of spades, 10 of hearts. We would have lost anyway. Hand after that, we folded 6 of spades, 10 of spades. We would have lost. So a lot of these hands were making folds that we would have ended up losing money anyway. So they're good folds. That's what we're trying to track here. Was it a good fold in the long run? Was it a bad fold? Is it too tight of a fold? Should I have played it? 6 of spades, 10 of spades twice in a row. Folded it, would have lost. Next hand is, I played the jack of diamonds, queen of spades. We ended up winning $10 because we made a pair of jacks on that one. Again, we get the deuce, 3 of spades. Folded it, would have lost anyway. SB, we're in the small blind. We had 9 of diamonds, 8 of clubs. We end up losing $4 on that hand. I think we folded on the flop because nothing happened. We get the next hand, we get the 8 of diamonds, 8 of clubs. We played it. We ended up losing because on the flop there were some face cards. There was a 7 and a face card, a couple face cards out there. The guy bet and I folded, and he ended up making a set of 7s anyway, so we probably would have lost unless we would have hit our 8, which in the 8 never came anyways. Next hand, king of diamonds, jack of hearts. We folded. On that one, we would have ended up winning $6. We would have made a flush with a diamond flush. 4 diamonds end up coming out there, but that's irrelevant. It's still questionable whether we would have actually made the flush or not because it came on the river. I might have folded before then. Next hand, 8 of hearts, queen of hearts. We folded. Everyone else folded. We don't know what we would have made if we would have won or not. A couple hands that I played further down here, you can see where I had the king of spades, 10 of spades. There was a razor, and then there was 2 callers in front of me. So I decided to call. Let's see. The flop comes, and there was a 9 queen 4. For some reason, I didn't record the suits there, but we had the king 10, and there was a 9 queen out there. So we called $2 bet on the flop just to see if we get lucky and we hit something. We missed the turn. It checked around on the turn, and we missed the river. So we ended up losing a little bit of money there. Next hand, pocket kings. Down here, we're almost at the bottom of the memo pad here where it says P and then KK. There was no ace or draw. I raised pre-flop. I get a caller. There's no ace on the flop. There's no draw on the flop. So we bet again, and we get action. We end up losing $18 on this hand because a player called us all the way down to the river and then raised the river. He had flopped a set of 7s. So nothing you can do with that, really. It's limit poker. People are going to slow play a set, 3 of a kind, and you have a pair of kings, you're probably going to bet it all the way, and that's what happened. We ended up losing. We played pocket queens not too long later, raised under the gun pre-flop. Everyone behind me folded, and we took down a pot of $3, a whole $3. Didn't really win anything with the pocket queens there, unfortunately. Then we played an ace of spades, 6 of clubs later on. An ace flopped. We ended up losing $6 on that one because someone ends up making 4 of a kind. So bottom line with this is I liked tracking the hands. I think it's a good idea to track the hands like this. We're going to try to track all the hands moving forward and my position as much as I can. Bottom line is the tight play didn't really help us too much in this case. Played tighter. When I made the good hands, I was not getting paid off, so that's a bad thing. And this is the way it goes at 2-4 limit. Next time I think we're going to play no limit. We're just going to jump in there and play. We're going to play low stakes, of course. We're going to play the $1, $2 no limit. We're not going to play anything bigger than that. Because with $1, $2 no limit, we can buy in with $100, and we can at least see what happens there. So mix it up a little bit, play no limit next time. I think that's going to do it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming down to the World Series of Poker with me in the video there, taking a look at the strip. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel so that next time I post a new video, you'll get a notification that a new video is live. I plan to get down to the World Series of Poker again on a few separate occasions, depending on what tournaments are going, and checking it out, maybe watching some final table action down there and getting some video of that if I can. And also, whenever the next poker session will be, I will do a video on that as well, or anything else that comes up. So thanks for watching, guys. This is my new life here in Las Vegas. It is day 11 of Las Vegas life for me. Thanks for watching, and have a good one, guys. Bye now.